Matt, what are you doing?
Well, I'm stretching too. I've been driving for 24 hours. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes you just gotta pull over and get you a little stretch in. A little run. Jumping jacks. We got 1 hour to Kansas. Had to get a little stretch in. There's a deer bedded down over here we seen in the beans. We just wanted to say hey to her and holler at her, make sure she was all right. She looked like she was struggling.
By the way, we have no clue where we're at. We're just somewhere in the middle of Missouri.
We don't have any service either. I probably don't need to leave my phone in the back of my truck though.
No.
Dexter, come on, princess.
Hey, I'm just trying to make sure you got all the tools successful for life. And tip number 1, make sure you check that you have all your tools before you leave.
Hey.
Hey.
Where's that box I brought down here?
Right here.
That bag. Yeah, grab one of them screws out of there.
Huh?
Grab one of them screws out of there. Dexter's trying to tell me how to do things. This is my rodeo, son. We are. You'll find them. We're in Kansas. Like I said, we left Mikey's. Mikey got the bow set up. It's really good. We didn't get as, after I left, obviously, we realized we didn't get as much footage as we'd like to.
Had to work the first job all morning.
Should have showed everything he had to offer in the shop, but if you're ever in that area, he's got a great outfit. Runs good deer hunts, and if you have any bow issues or need a new bow during the hunt, he can take care of you. But anyway, we are at Nick's. We caught up on our sleep. Will you go turn the lights off? They're right around the corner right there by the, by the front door.
Sure, Dad.
Pull that door handle twice. Pull it twice.
I was just watching the vacuum.
Sorry. Boom. Hit his truck. But anyway, we're headed to Walmart. You don't know where the light switch is. You didn't listen to me. Headed to Walmart. I got it. We're headed to Walmart, and we gotta get. Okay, princess. We gotta get a bunch of supplies. Not a bunch of supplies. We need insect repellent. I'm gonna grab two more mulch-free edges. I got 3 at the house. I meant to bring them. I'm only gonna leave 1 at the house. What else we need? I left my shower bag, so I need shampoo, body wash, toothpaste, stuff like that. Got some, but running out. But anyway, we got a lot of work to do.
Shout out Dove Creek Premier Lawn Care Services.
Cutting the grass. They did a fine job cutting the grass today. Yeah, we're gonna go get after it. We're gonna go to town. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna get some essentials at Walmart, and then we'll get started. We got a lot to do, like I said, but we'll get to the properties and give you all an overview of what we got going on, what we're doing, and the plans, and kind of what we are trying to achieve. I hope all the beans ain't struggling like these, because no deers. But anyway, hopefully we'll do some scouting and find some deers, and then sometime tomorrow about 2:30 we'll be able to at least kick our feet up at the house and watch our tigers. So
let's go Tigers.
Go Tigers. All right, we'll see y'all. What you want to eat? McDonald's or Sonic?
Man, what you in the mood for?
Back popping. Probably Sonic. You like that smasher burger?
They have more footprints around that one than the black trough that was set level. They're like architects or something, the deer.
So What are you saying we need to do?
I'm thinking we need to put it at a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
And put some sticks in there and some dirt at the bottom. I was an archaeologist one time.
But see, archaeologists dig stuff up there. We're talking about
Exactly.
burying something.
I got to dig it up, then bury it back. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you.
Do you think that the water trough is going to get used? Are they going to come to it?
As long as the stalagmites and stalactites match up, we should be good.
Okay. We're going to grab some Sonic Smash Burger. We've got absolutely nothing done today. It's 11:23. Nick is going to be highly impressed, but
We gotta go fix the door. We're gonna get the door fixed.
we got to get the door on the can. If we get the door on the Can-Am fixed, he'll be just exactly.
ecstatic.
He'll be really happy. But that's the first thing, and then moving along, we'll see where he wants us to go after that. Okay, bye. I'm not a mechanic. I messed up the Can-Am door trying to adjust. It's stupid. Don't open these doors while you're driving. So busted it back and near about ripped the door off the hinges, so I had to buy new hinges. So we're not gonna feel much of that. That's the first project for today, but as soon as we get it to where I don't have to let Dexter in and out through the driver's side, we'll get on the road and we'll get some work. So gotta pick up some new tools because I think I stripped them out, and get these hinges changed, and we'll see you.
You should divide and conquer.
All right, so
He gets the easy
we're
job.
not hunting this property anymore. I'm pulling this feeder and our camera. We're gonna take it up to the condo, and I have instructed Dexter to get the chairs out of the.
I just want to let y'all know.
I just don't like this
I've already
property.
looked at this.
I mean, it's a good
And
property,
assess
but
the
every deer I get
situation.
on camera here,
That,
I get the other spot. And he says big
96
hill. The only way to get
degrees
to the
outside,
stand is
and
to
that
expose
window is
yourself coming
already
down this
open.
hill. So the
So I
deer
can already tell you
lay on the backside
that
of this hill right
it's
here.
probably going to be
and
110
it's
wasps.
super hard to hunt. But
And if there's
we're
one
both
fear in my
probably about to
life,
get stung by a wasp.
it's wasp.
Ow.
And Matt instructed me.
Good
that
luck, Dexter.
You want to hunt big deer.
Also, this place has
Yeah,
this
do the
stuff
big
grows
deer
up super
biggies.
fast in front of the camera, and that's all we get pictures of. Probably ain't even anything in there. He said he's allergic to wasp. I don't know how true that is. Guess we'll find out. Just snatch it out of there.
I ain't snatching nothing till I assess the situation.
A wasp nest will be under the chair.
I don't think I see any. So I think we should be good. Yeah, I think we're good. Some old ones, but we should be
He's gonna
fine.
hang out in there until he finds a wasp.
It'll be underneath the chair when I grab it.
The wasp will be in this feeder, watch. The wasp. Let's check it and see.
Mission accomplished. And we took no casualties. You never know what Matt might have up his sleeve for you to do on a lovely Friday. I know one thing. About the construction of these ones.
Pretty clear.
He got these things moving around.
Big see if anything comes out of it. Here, grab my camera. Here you go. Yes.
Dude,
Personal.
was that on record?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That's a bank. You can't tear that thing up. That's a nice pull ladder. Going swimming?
About to be swimming in sweat. Yeah. Wow. It's getting hot. Oh my gosh.
Putting in work.
Door closes good. Door closes good.
Yeah, it does.
So we got, this is what we call the condo stand. We've got one feeder up here. Nick is going crazy with that thing. We had the old blind here. He done knocked down yesterday and started burning. And where I hunted last year is a stand back there. We're gonna knock down a bunch of these trees in here. We're gonna put another feeder right here. We got a mineral pit right there with a camera coming through there so you can see the mineral pit and the feeder. We're gonna install a water trough. We're gonna have 2 feeders here so that we can eliminate having to come up here too much. And multiple cameras with solar panels. We're gonna knock some trees down, let some sunlight in here. And hopefully just be able to come in here less often to let the deer get comfortable. So a lot of work today on this spot, but we're gonna get started. We got the truck backing up. We're gonna dump all our feed right here, our bags of feed, all our quickcrete, everything to put the feeder. Just kind of get it right here because I know we're not doing anything. That's good. We're not doing anything here because it's already beat down. So just try to get it out of the way and get things rolling. We got a couple different options here. Lick and Grow, backward attraction, Mississippi company. Trophy rock, crush rock. We're not gonna put this in yet. We're just gonna drop it over here by the mineral pit. Pretty good pit. You can say they've been hammering it. So what we're doing here today, we got a lot to do. We had a blind there, as you can see the rubble piled up there. Nick came and knocked the blind down yesterday. We got another grizzly blind we're gonna stick right back in a hole right there, which is gonna be behind these trees. It's a 31-yard shot, which is kind of where I wanna be, because if Nick hunts out of it or anybody else is gonna be hunting with a crossbow, so it's irrelevant at that point anyway. But we're gonna take those trees out so we have a better shot. We're gonna double up feeders, so we're gonna put a second feeder here, mainly because these deer, we have a lot of deer here and they're constantly feeding here and they're causing us to have to come back and feed often. Well, 12 hours away, I can't just get in the truck and drive up here and feed. Nick doesn't get much time to do it, so we're gonna put 2 feeders here. Banks makes a 600-pound feeder, but we tried to get it, but we couldn't get it in time, so we pulled that feeder from another property to put up here, so it gives us 600 pounds of feed to feed here non-stop, and that'll double the time between us having to feed, which is kind of what we're trying to do, is cut down as much traffic and time coming in here as possible. Over there we got a mineral pit that's been established for several years. They love pounding it. We're going to freshen it up. In between the mineral pit and this first feeder, we're going to install this 40-gallon trough, because this property is up on top of a hill and there's no water around. So I'm feeling that my thought process is, and this is kind of took this idea from the thought from my buddy Lee at Seek One. He had a deer that was once a week or whatever, and it really wasn't living on his property, but it was coming back for feed. So he had realized there was no water source close by within probably 2 miles. He installs a water trough, and then the deer's there almost every day. So taking that mentality, picking up that little tip and idea from him, back down that direction, there is a creek that I do not believe dries up, but it is very steep embankments, which is nothing for a deer. They're like goats, and they can climb really well. But I think the deer are living down there. It's really gnarly timber down there with ravines and ridges, and that creek winds through it, and I think they're living there near a water source, and they come up here because there's no feed down there. So they're only visiting here, checking every week or every other week. This is where Tiny, Timmy, TJ, Robert, Rocky, all my deer come through, and one of them names it home every year. Last year, unfortunately, it was Robert. He was at the bottom of the totem pole of the deer that I wanted to harvest, and we're really after Tiny. And we do believe that Tiny showed up 6:05, June 5th, and it's June 19th. And if he's back on that schedule like he was last year, he should be showing up pretty soon. Hopefully, he'll find this water, find this feed, We're gonna also install a domain food plot up here. It's gonna be hot chick and clutch clover for sure. We haven't really decided whether we're gonna throw the overhaul out or not, but it's gonna be a chicory and clover plot that's gonna regenerate every single year and hopefully cut down on a lot of the work that we have to do up here and give them a really good food source, nice and shaded. We're gonna cut out some of these trees to kind of let it get on that food source and help it grow. And also we're going to throw out a mulching mobile with the two-way solar panel battery packs that's going to also cut down us from having to change batteries every 2 weeks. We're getting on a feeder, even though I bumped it down to only upload once every 24 hours, we're still having to change batteries within 2 to 3 weeks. So that cuts down on cost, time, and traffic in here. And the most important thing for us is the traffic in here that we're trying to cut down to make it really comfortable for these deer, and so we can hit them when they're not expecting it.
You think Tiny likes Morgamala?
Tiny loves Morgamala.
All right.
Tiny, we're here for you. Look at that stand. Instructions for us?
No. What do you want to do?
So, I need to know which trees you want taken down.
That's up to you.
I think those 3 for sure.
Yep.
The small one right there. I'm thinking tuck the blind like in that hole right there. Right beside, right underneath the stand. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll tuck the blind there. So this has got to come down. And I think
anything that's providing shade, in my opinion, could be gone. Other than like maybe this tree where
I want to leave that one.
Because it's shading the feeder.
It shades the feeder, and I think I'm gonna put the trough right here. That way that camera catches the trough, the pit, and the feeder. Okay. So we don't have to, because I really want to see if that trough makes any difference. Okay. And that'll shade all that. So we'll leave this one for sure. Okay. And I don't really know much about cutting that big tree down, but I'll cut these 3 down for sure. What you want to do?
I'm gonna
go mow down Gatekeeper.
And then I'll go grab the next thing will be the post hole digger.
Okay.
And then probably the bucket and then the rake.
We'll probably put that other feeder just right here. That way they're close and they kind of associate them as one maybe. What do you think? Good idea?
Good idea. I'll be back.
10-4, big buddy.
10-4, dog. Might take these trees down.
I would.
Make it fall right here, and he can push it away. When he gets here, we'll ask him about that. We'll go ahead and take these down. Okay. This baby up. So we got the second feeder set. Nick is cut these trees down. He's picking up these big logs and leftover trees, and he's lining the right side of this food plot, the right if you're sitting in the stand, or left now. Try to discourage the deer from walking up to our right in the stand, because they have a bad problem of coming around here and they'll circle around and come up that way. So if they get in the habit of not being able to, hopefully they'll come straight over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these feeders. 600 pounds of Buck Plus, Bluff Farm Supply. We're not sponsored by them. We get our feed, which we work with Grip feed. Grip is probably our favorite. It's just hard for us to get over to Alabama in time to pick up pallets of feed and stuff like that. Roasted soybeans. So we do like the Grip more because it has peanuts in it. But I run this back home because it's easy for me to go grab. And Jake Holloway's a good friend of ours at Covington's Ace Hardware. Go check him out if y'all are in town. And he always takes care of us pretty good. We like to support local. And like I said, this feed company is from Mississippi. So we don't mind supporting a Mississippi company every now and then. But like I said, Grip is our people. This is the part where Dexter loves being the cameraman.
Yep.
No heavy lifting. Tiny's gonna walk up here and be like, what the heck? Renovations. Nick gonna push it over. All right, I guess we'll push the whole tree in there. Remember I told you he likes to push things down the hill. Bye-bye. Well, maybe they'll stop circling around that way. Work smarter, not harder, I reckon. Okay. That work? Sunlight. Always wear safety goggles. I make them not walk underneath the stand so much. I'm gonna put a camera here on feeders, and then I'm gonna put this stake right here and then the trough here. That way you get mineral pit and trough. Feeders over there. What you thinking? Looks good, huh? This place ain't looked this good since Jesus was walking earth, when it was nothing.
Well, I'm thinking about that dead tree when it decides to fall on my
You
blind.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and take it out?
Well,
I don't know.
chainsaw big enough?
It's probably big enough, but the scary thing is about cutting a tree like that is what happens up there when you're cutting.
No, I'm fine with it. If I can get behind it and push it this direction where everything's open.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you get behind it and hit it a couple times, those big limbs up top are going to fall off.
Okay.
If you want to try that, is this thing safe enough? If it falls on top of you?
If I die, I die.
Ah, dang.
Did at least leave everything?
No, I proofed his wheel last time I was up here for him. My name's not in it. Nieces and nephews. Can't be mad at that.
Nope.
But what's not in the wheel, they don't know he's got. And I do. No. Golly. See, I'm afraid to death to cut something like that, you know? Dead. Oh, okay. What's that, a chainsaw in there? That's a machine right there, son. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. That's a lot better than cutting it. Like an atomic bomb, I still got stuff coming in my eyes. This is about to be a money spot. If we can get this food plot to grow, night Tiny. Maybe. TJ is really, if TJ shows up, TJ's Tiny Junior. If TJ shows up, he's the target. I'm gonna cut some of this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna drink me some water.
All right, so you like that idea of not a single deer is gonna touch my trough? That's okay. Ooh, it smells like cherries. It smells like Flintstones, chewable,
Gummies.
no, chewable vitamins. Oh, they're gonna love this. And we'll pour some water in here when we fill the trough. Oh, they're gonna love this. They already love just eating the dirt. All right, you gotta fill this other feeder, I forgot. So we're thinking moving the thing over there. Put it right here. Let's dig a hole. They've got such amazing topsoil here. You just dig and dig and dig. I'm so glad he's got this here right now. It's got that little lean in it too. Ought to be for sure. You want a kind of a lean like that? My fault. Kind of a lean like that? Yeah. Yeah. This place is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be real beautiful. We got the lock on right here. We're gonna move that lock on over there. We're gonna have our hot chick and clutch clover out here with some no BS back there. Really nice food plot up here. We're gonna put the grizzly blind right here where Nick's kind of leveling it out. Where he just came through is where you're gonna walk in and enter behind. And it's gonna be a real beautiful spot. We pushed all those trees there to kind of prevent these deer from walking up to our right and surprising us, which is a big ravine that runs all the way back to the road. So they don't really come from there. They go that way and then circle around because deer do crazy stuff. But working on backfilling the trough in. That's probably gonna be my stick I throw in it, kind of make it a little natural. And this place is gonna be absolute money. If we don't kill a deer, it's gonna look good.
That's all that matters, that it looks
All
good.
that matters, as long as you enjoy looking at what you're looking at.
Well, Matt, how are you feeling about the new food plot?
I think it's gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm excited about it. I've been wanting to do this in here for years, but it's so hard to come up here and do it like with no equipment, you know. We weren't able to get the skid steer last year up here. You can do it, but you're gonna be hurting.
Give me an estimated kill date.
Oh God. Well, season up is September 15th, usually, around that time. September 11th. I think it's like a Wednesday or something in September. I'm getting married on the 20th. My birthday's on the 21st. I got a show on the 26th. The next weekend's Gary's. No, Gary's is already over with, September. Got a show at the end of September. October 13th. I don't know why. It'd look cool if that was a Friday 13th too. Got these bags, these fly bags. Put it out at my house. 30 flies in it the first day, so anything for the deers, right? We'll see if it helps them. See if it, I'm sure they're not hurting from flies, but I just heard one buzz my head, so maybe they are. They're not gonna see this, so we have to show them.
If you build it, they will come. Onto the trough. Water trough already. Hey, just like that.
So we just went and got, well, we've been nonstop in and out of here. Nick just dropped the stand off. He was coming out. We were coming in. We done got the water to put in the water trough, and there's a buck standing right here. So good sign. Perfect.
There is deer here.
They're gonna love it. You're welcome.
America.
Nick's gonna trip out. It probably looks stupid. Trust the process.
I didn't say nothing.
This right here is some high quality H2O.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got the clutch clover, the hot chick. We'll just mix them in there together.
My foot in it. Is my foot in it?
Is your foot? Fine. Why, you don't want to be out here in on clouds?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a farmer. Farmers don't wear on clouds.
This one does. Alright, tear out, Nick.
Smells like cupcakes.
I can't plant. I'm not a farmer.
Yeah, it does.
Smells like cupcakes, man. Pesticides. Pesticides.
This is actually chocolate chips, mini chocolate
Hang on.
chips.
There we go. Are you for real?
Huh?
No, that's not. What is that?
Mini chocolate chips.
What it looks like?
It does look like it. Did you go down that way with it?
What?
Straight down that chute?
I went down that chute, came around this way, and then went right down.
All right.
I can scatter this out too.
Yeah, just scatter it all out. It won't hurt. Well, morning 2 of deer prep. We're packed in here like sardines. Finally got, well, Nick was doing a lot of work yesterday, but I was gonna say we finally got an escort. We finally got Nick to drive us in the Can-Am because he's afraid that I'm gonna ruin too much corn where we're going. So Nick's gonna drive this thing through some really beautiful, probably actually the most beautiful corn in Kansas, right? Yeah, probably the most beautiful corn in Kansas because he does it right. But we're going to a property where we have the other grizzly blind.
Yeah, it's a little toit.
Dexter, see, you gotta have a trick shot to shoot it here. You gotta shoot it over the corn.
Well, you gotta wait till the wind blows, and when it blows this leaf down, then you can shoot.
Yep. Watch out, bro. There's horseflies out here.
Oh, no.
Smoky rock.
All right, so this is a spot where we had a deer called Buster Browse. We just got we have a lot of problems with cameras here. Hopefully that gets enough sunlight, but we lose signal a lot down in this bottom. But a deer named Buster Browse, he had like 8-inch brow tines. And we got the grizzly blind set up here. This is supposed to be Nick's honey hole, but I think he's gonna take over the condo from me this year since we got it set up. But anyway, Buster Browse, he had 8-inch brows, but we think he broke off his entire right side, so he's only growing that left side. We do have a stand across the creek over there. These deer run the edge of this creek. Is a big bedding area here, and when that side's in beans, it's usually juicy here. So this corn holds deer here, but they love to get in them beans, so they're crossing back and forth from this timber to that beans. So it's a really good spot. We just haven't had the deer yet on camera that we need, but they're coming. Got the old mineral pit here, trying to establish something new. We need to get a drink of this, test it out. Upload frequency, immediate. We're gonna set everything to immediate. We usually set it to like 24 hours. Frequency, we'll set it to immediate so that if there's anything wrong with it, we can make sure that it's taken since we're down here. And if we need to run back over here, we can. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. So let's see where our trails are. I know deer run across here all the time. I walked all through there during turkey season. Nothing.
Well, I got the mic hooked up to me, but we're gonna try to find our way up out of this corn. We just gotta head that way.
You know how to walk through corn without breaking it?
No, I usually just eat it.
Oh my God, I can't walk that way.
Hey,
Never doubted it.
I'd say they found the feeder.
Huh?
I'd say they know where the feeder's at.
For sure.
That area, coming from there.
This is a freaking money spot. See my stand right there? So got that. So we're at the farm we call One Sit. And that kind of named it that after Daniel sat here 2 years ago, and he sat one time and shot a deer. So we just call it One Sit. That's it. But anyway, we got the feeder filled up. I'm getting the cameras back with batteries. We're gonna put the solar panel on it. We're gonna cut down some trees to kind of let some more sun in here. And kind of just first time I had a chainsaw in here, so I got my stand right there. I don't know if you can really see it. You see it right there. And anyway, they're at the mineral pit down there, and Nick's putting mineral in, getting some content. Feeders over here. My father-in-law drew a tag this year, so probably trying to set this up for him. I don't know that he'll hunt out of the lock-on, but we're gonna put a blind up on the hill where the corn's at up in here. And I'm gonna cut all this right here to have a shot straight at the feeder, so you can kind of shoot off in this timber, but also watch the field edge there. But heavy traffic in here. Let's see what they're doing over here.
Are you done over there?
Where's Knife? I gotta cut them trees.
What were you doing over there?
I had to put back. I just always get it. I'm cutting out right here so I can get a blind right there, so that he can shoot the feeder. A nice little gap here, but I may have to cut this big log out of the way too, though. So just trying to make a shooting lane. Good thing it's rotten though. That's it. There we go. All right, so we're back at the plot that we put in yesterday. We had to go grab some fertilizer. We're gonna fertilize this real quick. Dexter's pulling the old stand down that I had beside the condo, and we're gonna move it down there for a different wind and a different setup. So I'm gonna be on the fertilizer job here. Don't ask me what this is. I just do what I'm told. Well, that's a wrap for the first trip for our 2025 deer prep, here in Kansas at least. This spot right here is where we take a lot of pride in, and there's a lot of focus, a ton of focus on this area, because this is where Tiny, Timmy, TJ, Robert, all of our big deer, Megatron, RIP, but all our big deer come through here, but they're not sticking around. So we took a lot of focus on trying to get those deer to stick around and come frequent this area more often. We threw a plot in, we took a bunch of trees out, we put an additional feeder in to cut down on traffic from having to feed multiple times. So this will lengthen the period that we would have to fill our feeder by 2, obviously. And then we've cleared out the trees and put solar panel battery boxes on our Moultrie mobiles. That gives us twice, hopefully 5 times the life of batteries, so we're not having to come change batteries as often, and we keep our eyes on this place. We put in the new grizzly blind. We had an old blind that was really too close to the feeders. I don't personally like to hunt out of a blind, so I had a lock on there. We moved it over there. That will be for south winds, north winds, different wind setups. This place is, like I said, been the main focus. Spent a lot of time here. We input this water trough that I did not mention to try to give them a water source up here. We found another spot down there on the back side of a hill that we do believe in. Hopefully you can hear all this through this wind. We've got wireless mics we should be using, but we cut a bunch of trees over there, just kind of generally prepping. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have stands or cameras. We threw a mineral block down, starting a mineral pit there. We're gonna throw a camera down there, and then in between that spot and this spot is a gatekeeper place that we have. We have a feeder there, mineral pit, cameras, dual solar panel battery box as well. We touched up our spot at one sit. We have a tremendous mineral pit there. We have our deer named Dagger there, and 2 other deer that we haven't really named because they didn't stick around enough, but Dagger's there all the time. He's the main target this year. My father-in-law drew a tag, and I'm kind of hoping to put him on that deer there. And we'll get that more set up closer to gun season, which is this first week of December, second week of December. And then our other place, Mama's Place, we got it set up with feeder, battery boxes. Everything's ready to roll, everything's rolling, the deer are growing. He's the main target, but any of them deer that come back, that Tiny, Timmy, and TJ, which is insane. But it's hot, we're tired. Appreciate Dexter coming up to help. He did not draw this year, he did put in, but he did get a preference point, so he'll definitely draw next year. We're gonna do everything we can every year to have somebody sitting here and try to continue to pull deer off of these properties, which we haven't yet, but try to, you know, reap some benefits of our hard work and show the proofs in the pudding. But one thing I'll end here in closing, this is when you kill them. You shoot them in November. Do your work early and get out there and give them deer all you got. So we're headed back south Mississippi. Actually, them Tigers play at 6:30. We're finna haul butt, going to a local favorite sports bar here, and we're gonna watch the Tigers play. They're in the finals of the College World Series, and hopefully them boys pull it off. We're from South Mississippi, Dexter behind the cameras from Louisiana, so we're big LSU fans. So we're gonna hope that the boys can pull it off against Coastal Carolina. So let's go Tigers. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, share this video. More to come. We appreciate you guys. Love you.